Hello, hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Coco is here with Binks, and we are continuing Steins Gate.
Hello.
Hello, Marco. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Marco.
John Titer is a fraud! Wait, is this the right one? This feels like it's not the right one.
Hmm?
Let me just double check. I don't know why I just suddenly got the feeling. Load. Alright, no, this is the right one. Okay.
Okay.
I scream at the absurdity.
Well, I do remember he was like arguing with Titer, and he was like, "Oh, I
Right,
don't
yeah,
believe
because,
him
like, he
anymore."
was calling him the Messiah and all that.
Ah,
Daru and Kurisu give me exasperated stares, but I ignore them. Me? The Messiah? Ludicrous. To think that I would save humanity. I'm here to conquer it!
yeah.
he's he's like Gundam. Was like, I'm from
Really is.
hell. And I love that during, he goes to heaven.
Yeah. Oh, Gundam was such a great character.
I'm no messiah. I'm the insane mad scientist Yoin Kyowa, who has walked through fire and bathed in an ocean of blood to escape the clutches of the organization. My desire is chaos unending. Do you think that destroying the system will bring peace to the world? The answer is no. No, I say! Death to the naive fools who believe such lies. The collapse of authority means that lawless chaos shall reign. Makizashi, what the hell happened to Okarin?
Beats me. A few hours ago, he was exchanging emails with John Titer, and then he suddenly got quiet. And then he started ranting. He's been like this for half an hour.
Jeez.
Bruh.
He's been acting strange all day, don't you think?
Maybe he's not really Okarin. Agreed. We should kill him.
Listen up, lab mems. It's time to resume Operation Erd. I remember, one time, I think it was during, like, a watch-along thing, we were using this sort of different sort of streaming website that allowed you to, like, show movies and whatnot. But there
Mm-hmm.
was some sort of glitch, and for some reason, Kudu was showing up as if she appeared twice. So I just said, all right, to figure out who the real one is, let's just shoot them both. The bad one will disappear, and the real one will die.
That's the solution.
Seriously, the manager's still downstairs, you know. Fret not. It's almost closing time for Brown Tube Workshop.
Actually, that makes me think. I feel like I saw it somewhere, or was it in my own mind? The similar thing with Phoenix and and El Tigre, that they're like, oh, we can't tell the difference, and they're like, well, if we shoot them both, one of them will die and the other one will survive because it's Phoenix and he has protagonist
Yeah!
powers.
Yes, perfect.
Like it will randomly bounce off his badge and he'll survive.
His cookie.
Yes. The phone wave doesn't work at night, remember?
It's worth a try. We need to figure out how late the phone wave name subject change works. At the same time, I want to see if the two of you can use D-mails to change the past. Change the past? I still don't believe in the many worlds interpretation or Titer's attractor field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the worlds work, we'll have to figure it out ourselves. And to do that, we need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to D-mail somehow, as is the strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. According to Titer, I have acquired a supernatural power, the one I called Reading Steiner. My doubts about Titer's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only one who keeps his memories when the past changes. Change the past to your liking, as long as it's something easy to observe. Preparations for the phone wave are complete. Daru's eyes wander to the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Kurisu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things.
I'm going back to my hotel. Show me your report on today's experiment tomorrow.
Hold it!
Phoenix.
When I grab her by the shoulder, Kurisu nearly topples over.
Hey, what's your problem?
Who's writing that report?
You, of course. This is your operation. And if we could get a report from the subject too, that would be even better.
Kurisu glances at Daru. Are you not interested in changing the past? What happened to your eagerness to experiment?
Did you forget what I said this afternoon? I'm against it.
But you were so enthusiastic when we began the experiment. You went along without a single complaint.
In your dreams, maybe.
I twist my lips into a grin. You're not being objective, Christy. Celebsev.
If you're going to correct yourself, at least get it right.
We've already performed one experiment. I changed the past. Hey, no fair!
Speaking of lotteries, Mayushi won a magazine sweepstakes once. Amazing, huh? You know the hero of
Gunbum?
Speaking of...
Right.
Setsuri? I won an autograph from his voice actor.
I want an autograph from Gundam.
Right?
You're still reading anime magazines. You're a true otaku. Satsuri? Is he from the latest Gundam? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyway. I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku.
As she should be. Go for the bottom one.
The bottom, eh?
Me? Because that's what Okarin really is.
Ah, but you were in on it too. When the past changed, you forgot that it had ever happened. Are you talking about this afternoon? I mean, when you suddenly started asking about the Loto 6. Exactly. I explained what happened earlier this afternoon. You're not joking, are you? I'm serious. Seriously? One good look at my face and Daru seems to understand I'm not joking. Kurisu, on the other hand, has a sour look, but she's always like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment. Okay, there's one thing about the past I definitely want to change. Daru is quick to adapt, as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires. What? Are you going to tell yourself to go on a diet?
Wow, rude.
I wouldn't diet even if future me told me to. Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Ferris Cup held at Mei Kui Nian a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Ferris in Rainet Axis Battler's match. You're gonna change the result. I remember every move Faris Tan made. It'll be easy to take her from behind. Aren't I a genius?
Why'd you say it like that?
Right? Ferris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy. Whatever. Daru, prepare to demail. How are you gonna tell yourself everything he did in the limited amount of characters you have?
Right?
Hell yeah, I'll give it my best shot. Well, he did say she insta-killed him, so maybe there isn't a lot of strategy to be had.
Hopefully the past him will believe it, though.
Yeah. Daru hunches over and starts typing out the mail, leaving me to input the forwarding address into the phone wave. I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch. It's 6:55 p.m. No way to know if the phone wave will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet.
So, why do you think you're the only one who remembers?
You're awfully persistent. I see why they call you, they being me, the zombie.
I don't follow.
Zombies never stop coming. They're persistent.
Cut the jokes. I'm serious here.
Kurisu's glare is scarier than usual. I might have wet myself a little there. I think that the key is who receives the demail. Only the recipient himself is able to retain his memories. That would be my guess. Actually, that hypothesis doesn't explain the mass disappearance in Akihabara. Of course, I still don't have concrete proof that the mass disappearance incident was related to demail. We'll never know unless we experiment.
I'm still confused on how, Lukaku, how he received the thing about the Lotto 6. It's weird.
Well, I think what happened was that Okarin sent it to himself, but he saw it and didn't believe it, so he just then passed on the information to Luca. That's why Luca was like, oh, the information you gave to me, but I messed one number up.
I see. That makes sense then.
After Daru, you'll send the next email. Think about what you want to write.
No.
Kurisu replies emphatically.
I'm not sending one.
Scared?
That's not it.
Then are you worried about time paradoxes?
Well, there's that, but it's more like a personal policy.
A policy?
Changing the past feels like cheating. I may only have 18 years of life experience, but I don't want to change any of those memories.
I see. You're perfect now, so you don't want to change.
That's not what I said.
Oops.
I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Even if we solved all the phone waves problems, you wouldn't use it. Even if John Titor said you could use his time machine to travel to whatever time you wish, you wouldn't use it. Even if a blue robot cat from the future were to jump out of your desk and give you a doorway to everywhere, you wouldn't use it.
Blue robot cat.
Kurisu nods firmly.
I wouldn't.
But you love experiments, don't you?
Something wrong with that?
So basically, you like to experiment on other people while you watch and cackle at the results. You truly are a mad scientist. I'm impressed.
Oh my gosh. Why you?
Done. Kurisu stalks towards me, but is pushed aside by Daru, who presents his phone with a triumphant grin. I take a look. Oh, okay.
I wonder what that stands for.
That's Ferris Cup. Maybe that's like the combo of buttons that she used? That's Ferris Cup, or the one he's telling himself to use. Enemy setup. Or enemy setup, yeah, so that's probably like the combo that she used. VL, VVL, VLL.
I don't get it.
Me neither. It's how Ferris Tan placed her cards. Can't you tell? You guys are lame. Well, whatever. Preparations are complete. If this works, the mail will arrive at Daru's phone 52 hours ago. The discharge phenomenon occurs normally. I close my eyes to shield them from the lightning and sparks. The D-mail was sent. Daru should have received it 2 days ago. However, why do I remember? When I sent it a D-mail earlier this afternoon, everyone else forgot all about it. If Daru's D-mail changed the past, then the present should have changed too. Daru should be the only one who remembers that he sent a D-mail. Did the past change? Daru looks around in confusion. Wait, Daru, you remember too? Huh? Remember what? That you just sent a D-mail. Daru nods. Then I turn to Kurisu. She answers before I ask.
Of course I remember. What are you? Oh, I see. According to your hypothesis, you and I shouldn't remember sending the D-mail.
Daru, did you beat Ferris in the Ferris Cup? I don't know. You said the winner gets Ferris's home cooking, right? Did you eat it? What happened? I don't know. This sucks. I checked Daru's sent history. As expected, the D-mail he just sent isn't there. I do, however, find the D-mail in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like what we wanted. Mayuri-chan's obsessed with this anime called Rainet, so I rented it to see what it was about. I don't usually watch anime, and when I do, I prefer romance. But I found this anime to be pretty deep, even though it's aimed at children. I was surprised. Yes, I was so engrossed in Rainet, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love Luca.
Oh.
Oh, wow,
On to
that's
the
a lot.
future of Rainet formation. Completely engrossed by their discussion, Kirari and Tamaru raise their voices. Just what sort of person is Kakeru? Kakeru is actually a warrior who protects the order of the internet, Annette's guardian. Kirari and Tamaru wanted to tell their friends how cool that was, but Kakeru forbade them due to the risk that he may have to fight with the culprit. At the time, they received news that the mystery hacker Beesman has attacked an online game server. Kakeru immediately challenges using Nagaya-san's newly made Rynet card and the unique browser AlphaGate. The first use of a new Rynet card, despite his lack of experience, Kakeru successfully cast his boot spell. But just when Kakeru thinks he has easily won against the cracker, Beesman, who has complete control of the game server, overwrites the game system, sealing Kakeru deep within the game's loop dungeon. Kakeru is in danger. At that moment, somehow, Kirari and Tamaru also server dive. They came to save Kakeru! Furthermore, these two are well versed in this game. As game players, they couldn't forgive the hacker who had taken over the server and toyed with the game players, so they decided to join forces with Kakeru. With their magnificent assistant and Kakeru's shoot ability, they successfully defeat Beesmen, and when they do, suddenly an unknown chat window opens on their monitor. It's a signal from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. By any chance are they here to praise us, they think in delight, but the police turn to them and say, "You're under arrest!"
Damn.
Wait, what is the reply? Now you're hooked on Rynet. Everyone around me is buying into this Rynet craze. How can it be so popular? Don't tell me it's an organization plot.
It looks the same, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's your problem right there. You can't waste your time with romance fluff. If you have that much free time, then practice with Samidare.
I don't know if I want to tell him no romance.
Yeah. Also, I get the feeling that maybe he lost Samidare because every email he's like, I haven't practiced.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do the first one. Gosh, if we are able to romance Luca, I'd be kind of happy with that.
I think Kuru confirmed that he's a romanceable path.
Ooh, yowie.
I do, however, find the email in his inbox. He received it 2 days ago, just like we wanted. Hello, Vap. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Ooh, burger.
Ooh, food.
This is the same thing that happened when I sent my D-mail.
Maybe the past hasn't changed.
I'll try calling Mayushi. He's the one who changed the past, yet he doesn't remember what happened after the change. That's odd. Mayushi, you're still at work, right? Is Ferris 10 there? She is. Can you ask her if I beat her in the Ferris Cup? Did I get to eat her home cooking? What a weird thing to ask.
Right?
Who lost? I did. Oh, barely took 5 seconds. Okay.
So it didn't work.
That where she countered his counter.
Yeah.
Daru's shoulders droop as he hangs up the phone.
I guess that means the past hasn't changed.
Why? It changed for Okarin, right?
Maybe your foolproof plan wasn't so foolproof. Like maybe it only gave you a slight advantage.
I had the same thought. Ferris is supposedly a world-class player. Daru's time travel cheat may not have been enough.
Since Ferris-san defeated you anyway, the past didn't change.
Yeah, but I mean, the game would have played out differently. That may not be enough to cause a world line divergence.
Like Okabe said, you need to make a change that's easier to observe, or else there's no point to this experiment. Not that I approve of this experiment or anything.
No, it's not over yet. I can still fight.
What are you gonna do this time? Break her fingers so she can't win?
But then she can't cook either.
Oh no!
Daru starts typing another mail. One more time. I'll try sending my past self some more advice. This time something that'll ensure my victory.
Whip your dick out! Distract her!
Oh my god! Dun dun dun!
You really want to win that badly?
More like he wants to eat Farrah's home cooking that badly. It'd be hilarious if she was a bad cook.
Right? I was actually thinking the same. I was like, is her home cooking even worth it?
That's my final answer. Daru writes another D-mail. I don't bother checking what it says. I won't understand anyway. We activate the phone wave and send the mail through, just like before. Oh? Nothing happens. No discharge.
Ah, so 7 p.m., right?
Usually it happens 10 to 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts down to 0 without incident.
Out of time.
Looks like it. But my advice was perfect. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll postpone the experiment till tomorrow. I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. Looks like that's the cutoff.
How strange. After I left yesterday, I was thinking, how exactly does the phone wave make time travel possible?
It works like the LHC. Didn't you say the LHC was like a giant microwave?
If every microwave could turn into the LHC, then Japan would have black holes popping up everywhere.
Nearly the whole world would.
Yep.
Wow, that sounds worse than earthquakes.
I know it looks like CERN is able to create Kerr black holes willy-nilly, but that's not supposed to be possible.
Vap says Daru dead from the home cooking being so bad.
That would really change the past.
Then this would become a Ace Attorney case with Phoenix defending Ferris.
Yep.
Turns out then it was Lukaku who killed Daru.
That would be a huge twist. Luca would pull a Matt on guard and the face would change and everything.
Yep.
You can't just press a button and make a black hole. Even if you could, the risks would be unthinkable. It's ridiculous to suggest that a household microwave could generate a black hole.
Titor's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car, and it makes black holes. Well, that's what he said, at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Titor, I don't feel like bringing it up.
My point is that there has to be something else going on here. Some outside source must be injecting electrons into this microwave.
An outside source of electrons. What could that be?
Well, I'm going back to my hotel. I've had enough of this filthy man cave. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to write that report. She acts like she's the boss.
Good for her. Oh, I like her. I like her brown coat.
Yeah.
Kurisu flings off her lab coat and hurries out the door. She was serious about the report. Maki says she's lab coat. I wonder what it smells like.
No.
As Daru reaches for the lab coats to smell Kurisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and snap it. And-
That's the answer to who killed Daru.
A double frame. I grab him by the neck and pull down hard.
Oh my god, I just got the flashbacks of the stage play.
Yes, I was just gonna mention that.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, I love it.
That will live on in my heart forever.
Right? That's how old Beck should die.
And no judge will judge Larry.
Right? He's like, oh yeah, that's fine.
Community service. Cut that out! If you have time to be perverted, then go think about how to change the past for tomorrow's experiment. If any of you are Ace Attorney fans, please see the stage play. They're a lot of fun.
They're so good. They're on YouTube.
Yeah. There wasn't anything to do after Kurisu left. I tried operating the phone wave a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning, and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the brown tube workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is...
A motorcycle?
I think that's the, moped that, Brown, or... yeah, Tenoji rides.
Okay. Okabe, don't you have anything better to do?
Good morning, Mr. Okarin.
The Tenoji pair come riding in a moped. How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Kyoma!
What should I do, Daddy?
What nonsense are you trying to feed my daughter?
Have you not properly educated her, Mr. Brown? This child of yours refuses to call me by my true name. Please do something about it.
Who cares? Don't be so picky. Nai, you don't have to listen to what this guy says, okay?
Okay.
The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Brown's about to follow him when...
Ah!
She turns her attention towards the end of the street and instantly brightens up. I follow her gaze and see Mayuri walking this way.
Good morning, Okarin. Mayuri!
Nai runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
Oh my. Kids are so bold in anime.
Assistant.
Oh, is this the first time she's ever texted him?
I think so.
Huh. Did you write it? Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, then you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist.
Let lesser men worry about such things. I have inventions to build and discoveries to make. I'm not a mere scientist. I'm an insane mad scientist! If you're so confident in your superiority, then show me your power.
Oh my. Do we want to see her power?
We want to see her power.
Go for it.
She'll probably just mention she's already written like 10.
Right?
Because she was featured in that one journal, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, actually, let's see. Wait. What?
Hmm? What the heck is that?
I don't remember this. Oh, okay. Alright. What?
I don't remember that.
Okay, I remember the airhead thing, I think.
Yeah.
And he couldn't understand it since it was in English, but I don't remember the coffee bit.
Me neither.
And all of this. How many letters work? What's up, I? It's all. Okay. Okay, this was probably when they were trying to figure out how many characters they could send, both in English and in kanji.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense.
I really don't remember the coffee one at all.
Okay. I was getting a little confused there since I didn't realize it just looped.
Yeah.
Good morning, Nai-chan.
Good morning. They get along so well that you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's no surprise. Naya avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri, and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance.
Booby pillows.
Daru sometimes complains about that.
You pervert.
What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayushi's chest like that. No, wait, maybe it would be better to have Naitan jump into my chest.
Oh.
His internal debate went on for hours.
Well, he does have man boobies. Those are always fun.
This is for you, Nai-chan. Enjoy!
Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nai.
Thank you! I have some for Akarin, too.
She offers me some, which I silently accept.
Why are you sitting out here?
I'm waiting for all lab mems to assemble.
Are you slacking off?
Why, you chipmunk? Do you have to be so blunt? One of these days I'll teach you to respect me.
Nai-chan, I'm sure Okarin's thinking about important stuff. Oh, wow!
Good job, Mayuri.
Okarin, it's too early to make phone wave chan sparkle, right?
Oh, that's cute.
Can I go nuke some yakisoba bread?
We removed the door. You can't heat food in it anymore.
Oh, right. Makes me sad.
Oh.
By the way, have you had breakfast?
Nope.
Then let's eat together. We can eat the yakisoba bread cold and then heat up some canned ramen in hot water.
Canned ramen. Ramen packaged in a can like a drink, sold in vending machines. Unlike regular ramen, the noodles are made of cognac.
God, Japan, how do you have so much good food?
Right?
Wanna join us, Nai-chan? I'm okay. I ate. Okay.
Nai waves and heads back inside the brown tube workshop. Lured by the prospect of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than outside. It doesn't improve even after we open the window and turn on the fan.
Ugh, that's me right now. Blech.
Tadakun and Christian are kinda late, huh?
Indeed, their lack of dedication is appalling. And just then, the sound of a braking bicycle comes from downstairs. When I look out the window, I see part-time warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves. Sup?
Doo-doo-doo, Suzu-san.
If it isn't Sheena Mayuri. Doo-doo-doo. They seem to have hit it off.
Aw, Mayuri's so freaking cute.
Right? Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone. Even that pig in the back.
Okabe Rintaru, did you talk to Titer?
Maybe. I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent.
Come on, you emailed him, didn't you?
Yes, but I'm starting to doubt whether he can be trusted.
What? Why? What went wrong?
Why is she so flustered? Oh, so you're a tighter otaku. I guess there's an otaku for everything.
Look, it's Christian!
Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kurisu is walking towards the lab. That reminds me. Doesn't part-time warrior have something against Kurisu?
Yeah, and I'm curious about that.
I look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kurisu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha's glare for glare. The two of them exchange a word or two in front. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen.
Christian, doo-doo-doo.
Good morning. Oh, I bet you guys are so cute.
What did you say to the part-timer downstairs? Kurisu shrugs her shoulders.
I told her I'd cut her.
Oh.
Nothing much. I told her if she wanted to say something, she should just say it. Punk-ass bitch.
I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that it didn't lead to blows. What did she say?
Nothing. She just groaned. I wonder what's wrong with her.
She's jealous of Maki Sashi's popularity. Duh.
Daru burst into the lab.
She's thinking, if only I'd joined the lab instead of her, then I would be having fun with everyone right now. I'm so jealous. Or something like that. I'm telling you, man. 3D is hell.
If she wants my lab mem number, she can have it.
What? The labman number you carry is the highest credential a scientist could hope to achieve. They sell for millions on the black market. But you would give it away?
It's not exactly a counterfeit passport. Also, shut up.
Maishi wants everyone to get along.
Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now. The mystery of D-mail. We begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Brown yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. Oh well, too late.
Oh. Yeah, he's downstairs. What are you doing?
To be honest, though, I don't care what he thinks. For we are at war! War against the organization and CERN! The dark powers that rule the world from the shadows!
Hanzai-sensei, I want to eat Ferris's tan home cooking.
Hanzai-sensei, the coach from a famous basketball manga. On the internet, posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga like so. Anzai-sensei, I want to. Another off-quoted line, this one spoken by Anzai-sensei, is if you give up, it's game over. I'm not sure what that's referencing. Might be a basketball sport I've
Slam
never
dunk?
played. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Mitsuyoshi Anzai.
I gotta add that to my watch list.
If you give up, it's game over.
Unfortunately, Daru's second D-mail fails to change the past.
Bruh, just give it up.
I get the feeling Rhinet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Skill level. Not to mention, we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows in the internet. I hear you, brother. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the looks on Kurisu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate. Mayuri, it's time for you to change the past.
Change what you ate yesterday.
Me? Are you sure? But, what should I change?
Akihabara's. Akihabara's such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now.
Unfortunately, Moe has become the symbol of Akihabara and the chaos that rules here. Get used to it. I can imagine how that would shock someone who isn't prepared. I agree. It's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan.
I would go with the culture shock one. I mean, the fact that their boobs are just exposed in the windows like that and stuff? Wow.
Mayuri looks stumped as she slurped her canned ramen.
Oh, I know. I'll make Luka-kun wear one of my costumes.
Yes.
How?
By sending Luka-kun a mail.
I don't think a simple request is going to change the past. Can't you think of anything easier to change and observe?
I thought that was pretty easy.
She slurps more ramen. It's hard it's easy, but I think it's hard to observe because, like, how do you... I don't know. It's hard because it's like, how do you know that wouldn't just have changed because of a current request, you know? Like, how can you be sure it happened because of the D-mail and not something else?
It's weird.
Let's use that canned ramen.
I knew it was gonna be food.
Looks like I'm the only one with ideas. You'll send a D-mail to yourself 1 hour ago. Type, I want to eat canned Odin, or something like that.
I don't think that's enough to convince her to.
Oh, that might work.
Eh?
When I went to the vending machine today, I spent 10 minutes wondering if I should get canned Odin or canned ramen. It was really hard. So a little push should be enough to make you choose...
Oh, sorry, wrong.
So a little push should be enough to make you choose canned Odin. Alright, let's go with that.
Okay, but before we change the past, I gotta finish this ramen first.
That way you can have your... You can eat your ramen and your Odin, too.
Mm-hmm.
Mayuri starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth.
Double the food, yeah. What happens if you don't finish it?
It'll go to waste.
Oh, of course.
Kurisu clearly doesn't know what to say. Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. I get the phone wave, prepped for D-mail. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough.
Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious.
I just hope it actually works. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave. To send it 1 hour back, we input 1 pound. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Phone wave, activate!
Oh, I haven't sent it yet.
There wasn't enough time to blink.
So 1 second isn't enough for the discharge to occur. That's what I expected, but it's good to have proof.
You did?
What if you try warming it up beforehand?
Warming it up.
1 second isn't enough, right? So just run the microwave for about 30 seconds without sending an email. As soon as it's done, run it again with a timer set at 1 second. That should cause the discharge, right?
Any basis for that?
Nope.
Damn, Mayuri, got anything else?
Well, we could change the flavor of rice ball I bought last night.
Do you remember what kind of rice ball you ate last night?
Smoked tuna.
She remembers? It's not that hard to remember.
Impressive.
So let's change that to, fish eggs.
Ugh.
Maybe we should find another test subject.
Okay, so even he's grossed out. Great.
Something is telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at the Starbucks on the first floor of Yorobashi.
King Burger.
Starbucks, a fictional coffee shop chain.
King Burger. A popular fast food burger chain in America. Only a few franchises exist in Japan.
I left Mayuri and the others at the lab. Oh, what was that? You got muffled.
Oh, I was just saying all this food talk is making me hungry.
Yeah. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Loto 6 numbers. The moment I sent that email, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent a D-mail had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my send history. However, it was my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the past. What does this mean? The mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? That's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Titor spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? Then how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail. I have no time for this. Excuse me, I'm clicking on the thing. It's a mail, so I can just reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee.
Oh, they're not letting us. Wow.
Yeah, no. However, all these mails. No doubt about it. It's got to be Kiryu Moeka, the male demon known as Shining Finger.
Oh wow, he remembered her name.
How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? There's something wrong with that woman. I sigh and open my mail reluctantly.
Can I send an email too, please? Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please.
She wants to send a D-mail. That reminds me. Yesterday I made Moeka Lab Mem 005. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Moeka seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to D-mails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past. But wait. I'm worried. Moeka works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends a D-mail and leaks word of the time machine? We'd be flooded by the press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later, we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or TV network to cover the event, rather than some shady magazine. That way it'll spread faster throughout Japan. Nay, the world! Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Moeka. However, Moeka is a lab mem.
I'm a lab mem too, aren't I?
Yesterday we told her everything about the phone wave and D-mails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Her eternal silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moeka her request, I put my phone to my ear. It's me. Yeah, I have some doubts. What? You can tell by my voice. You know me too well. So about whether or not I should include Shining Finger in the phone waves experiments. What? Nonsense! You want me to offer as a sacrifice? True, I am prepared to make sacrifices in order to bring chaos to the world, but...
Wait, what kind of sacrifice we're talking about here, bro?
No. There's no problem. I shouldn't have hesitated. Pathetic. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a mad scientist. Yeah, you might say her offer was a message. No doubt this too is the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongru. It's decided. I type a reply to Moeka's mail. Indeed you are, Lab Mem 005. Shining Finger. Report to the lab at once. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Moeka is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. She's not sitting on the bench. I guess that crouching while holding her knees in this particular woman's favorite position. She's staring at her phone like usual. Once she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me.
Thank you.
For what?
I'm sorry. I know it's selfish, but I really need to send a D-mail.
I don't think you're selfish. In fact, I'm grateful for your offer. Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab members to stop what they're doing, and then tell them about Moeka's situation.
I think it's a good idea. Moeka-san is a lab mem too.
Daru and Kurisu don't object either.
So, what sort of mail does Kiryushi plan to send?
My request is that its contents be simple and easy to measure, so that we can confirm whether or not the past changes. A new mail.
Not just that. I'm sorry. There's one more thing. I want to keep my message secret. Uh-oh.
Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? No, more importantly. A secret? What do you mean?
What's going on? I mean, it's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew.
No, that's not the problem. Kurisu peeks out to my phone from beside me.
I see. I understand how you feel, but since this is an experiment, data collection should take priority.
Oh, we agree for once, Assistant.
I'm not agreeing with you exactly. If we don't collect data, then we'll never figure out how the phone wave works.
But girls have lots of secrets, you know? You shouldn't ask her to tell her secrets, Okarin. That's perverted.
Whoa, where is this? Is that where we're going with this?
Calm down, Daru. I turn to Mayuri and Moeka, who appear to have formed some kind of mainstream girl alliance. What? What does that mean? We're not asking you to send something private. Kurisu nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the mainstream girl alliance.
Even if you want to send something private, you shouldn't for now. We still don't know how this thing handles paradoxes, so you need to be extremely careful. Nothing private. Nothing you want to keep secret, at least. Even if you mean well, the mail's content might have a serious effect on the timeline. You should show your mail to a third party and have them check if the content is problematic or not.
Indeed, and my assistant said everything I wanted to say. I will only add that the experiments must go on.
I wasn't speaking for you. Don't misunderstand.
Cheeky little.
Experiments prioritize data over privacy in the first place. If you're going to be a test subject, you need to be prepared for that.
Hello, Twin. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Twin. Welcome.
Don't tell me that's the reason Kurisu won't send a D-mail herself.
Really? Mayushi wasn't prepared for that. I'm sorry, Chris-chan.
You don't have to apologize. I'm not criticizing you. It's just how these things work.
I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expression doesn't change. Same as always. I don't know what she's thinking. You're a lab mem. You need to trust us. Save private information for another day. If you can't, then I'll be forced to show you what lies dormant inside of the great Yoin Kyoma, the terrible power of insanity. Moika is already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems.
Can I see the D-mails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference.
Well, I can show you my arrival history. Wait, no, don't look at that one.
And the send history?
Don't have one. The send history disappears after you send the email. I confirmed that after I sent that D-mail yesterday. Moika was there, but she doesn't remember either.
I don't need to see the history. And I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay?
Looks like she understands. I show the mail to Kurisu too.
You don't have to if you don't want to, Moeka-san.
Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason.
So, what you gonna send? Okari wants us to change the past in an easy-to-measure way, but that's setting the bar way too high.
Nonsense, you're all just aiming too low.
I have an idea.
Moeka murmurs. Oh, this could be good. Give us the details. Moika then invokes her power once more. Ultra-fast typing. The power known as Shining Finger.
The plan. About 4 days ago, I bought a new phone. But now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So I want to use a email to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it?
Excellent, Shining Finger! You're a model lab mem. And that should make it easy to tell whether the past has changed. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Moeka's superior idea. We look at Moeka's phone. It's purple and gaudy. I like it.
Yeah.
There's no strap, and it's not like the deco phones popular among mainstream women nowadays.
I had a purple phone like that way back when, and I miss it. It was so cute. It was a flip phone.
I miss flip phones so much.
Me too. Deco phone. A cell phone with decorations on it, primarily popular among young women. Swarovskis or rhinestones can be pasted on the phone's surface for decoration.
What's a Swarovski?
That's a crystal. It's a
Oh.
really expensive type
Okay, okay.
crystal or diamond, you know.
Oh, that's the GG01 that just came out last month.
GG01?
The latest model. Pretty sure the screen is detachable, so you can swap out attachments for it. It's in short supply right now, so you need to be placed on a wait list. Nice job getting one.
It's the most popular model, but she wants her old one back. I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion. So, Finger.
Just calling her finger, wow.
Why do you call Moeka-san Finger? That's kind of rude.
That's the name of her Esper power. Kiryu Moeka. I dub thee Shining Finger. Use this name with pride. Moeka shakes her head expressionlessly. What? You don't like it? But it's such a cool name. What's the problem?
Moeka-san is Moeka-san. Her fingers don't shine or anything, just her hair does.
Don't feed the trolls, Mayushi.
I'm not trolling, just naming her power.
Cut the chatter and get started.
Grr, damn it, you're just an assistant. Don't boss us around.
What if the manager says something?
Don't be afraid of Mr. Brown. If he storms in yelling, I'll kick him to the curb.
Why is Ritaro so tall?
Right. I was also just gonna say, yeah, I'd like to see that. Go ahead, let's see it happen.
Yeah, you and your scrawny ass getting your ass beat.
Right? Brown has all those muscles.
Seriously? Okarin, you're so cool. That's why we love you.
He's so gay for him. I love it. Oh my gosh. And Okame, I just can't. Every time I see him, it's like such a shock to my system. I'm like, no, it doesn't match. No,
Right?
it's weird.
That is not a 18-year-old? 19-year-old.
Right?
One of the
He's
two.
like, he reminds me too much of Hagakure now.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so
Just not
sorry.
with the crazy hair. He's just talk.
I'll be the adult and ignore Kurisu's insults.
I mean, you look like an adult.
Moeka looks like an adult too. But I think she is a little bit older than the others, but I don't know how old she's supposed to be.
Yeah, probably maybe in her 20s.
Definitely in her 20s.
I don't. She might be older than him, honestly, but
I think she is.
I guess out of everybody, now I'm kind of like just based on appearance and all that. I'm like, you know what?
Alright,
Let me
she's supposed to
compare
be
him with her.
20. She's supposed to be
Oh,
20, okay.
yeah. Then he'll. We pair him with her, that's fine. Just because the others, it just feels weird. Like they feel too young for him. I don't know.
Yeah. Moeka has already written her 36-byte mail. When I look at Moeka to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer to 100 seconds. The D-mail should arrive at Moeka's phone 4 days ago, July 31st. Phone wave activate! About 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. Yeah, so he's supposed to be 19, I think. Kurisu is 18. Mayushi is 17. I think, Itaru is also, like, 18, 19, somewhere around there. I think he's in, like, the same age. He's the same age as, Okarin.
Yeah.
I glance at Moeka. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button.
Uh-oh!
Something definitely changed.
The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. Ugh. The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-mails yesterday. And yet, I've felt it before. Marco asks, is there not an in-game profile thing? Maybe... No, I don't see anything. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. I look around the room. The phone wave, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here, Mayuri's here, Kurisu's here. Where is Moeka? She's dead, Jim.
Uh-oh.
Where is Shining Finger? Where'd she go? Daru and Kurisu, who are discussing something in front of the X68000, look at me strangely. Again. This feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday.
Shining what?
Isn't that a porn magazine? I mean...
Okarin, Japanese, please.
I leave the development room and check the lounge. Behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, the shower room. I look out the window at the street below. But Moeka is nowhere to be found. She's gone. No way.
I hope that just changing her phone didn't, like, kill her or something, like you said.
This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her. Where did she go? Did I erase her from history?
Ooh.
Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I start quivering, horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her. Where's Kiryu Moeka? She was here just now, wasn't she?
What? Who?
Uh-oh.
Kiryu Moeka. Daru and Kurisu give me strange looks as well.
Oh, snap.
Who's that?
Never heard of her.
No way. So I did erase Moeka's existence. No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her!
Did it happen again, Okabe?
What do you mean again?
Something like this happened yesterday. You remembered something we didn't. What did you call it? Oh yeah, reading Steiner.
I'm surprised you clocked that.
Right?
Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon. Or rather, to my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titer said. But somehow, I alone retain my memories even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner. Kurisu remembered. To tell the truth, I just made it up out of thin air.
Of course.
But now that Moeka has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Moeka that disappeared, not Moeka herself.
Hopefully.
I need to contact Moeka. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. It's me. Reply the second you read this email. I sent her a message saying, reply the second you read this email. Now all I can do is wait for her reply. Please. Reply.
Aw, he feels bad.
Are you okay? You're really pale.
Yeah, I'm fine. In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Moeka from existence. Assistant, how much do you remember about the experiment we just did?
I don't remember doing any experiments today. You sent an email just now, didn't you?
Yeah. But things are different from yesterday. I didn't send the email. Kiryu Moeka did. And then she vanished into thin air. Which reminds me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Marco says, wait, can you check your phone for messages from Shining Finger? Let's try that. So we've got these. So yeah, these were from when we, met her on the street, I think.
So she exists. The problem is, for some reason, they don't remember her?
7:31. Okay.
Like maybe in this world line, he never invited her to the lab?
Yeah, that's what it's seeming like. Which reminds me. Alright, yeah, we read that. Moika might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. I hope that's it. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Moika and I exchanged.
Oh.
That's strange. The mails she sent me are there, up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, the dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The D-mail she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was sent to arrive on July 31st.
Oh no.
Did a time paradox erase Moeka from existence the instant she received the D-mail? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any problems with that hypothesis.
Or did she end up changing phones somehow and then, like, lost his contact information or something?
That's another possibility. No way. It can't be. I mean, all her email said was don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then, what caused Moeka to disappear from this room like that? Why does it look like Moeka vanished 4 days ago? Christina, let's say a D-mail caused a time paradox. What would happen?
I don't know. No one has experienced the time paradox after all.
But before, didn't you say something like the world would disappear?
All I said was that that was one theory. Maybe nothing happens, and like in a certain movie, history gets amended to accommodate the paradox. According to Dr. Hawking's chronology protection conjecture, it's impossible to do anything that might cause a time paradox in the first place.
Chronology protection conjecture. In quantum mechanics, a theory proposed by Stephen Hawking that states that time travel is impossible. Any attempt to travel through time will be prevented by quantum effects. Successful time travel requires infinite field energy, which is impossible to obtain. In other words, the laws of causality, and by extension, the chronology or timeline of the universe, are protected by quantum mechanics.
So all we have are theories.
Mayushi doesn't really understand. But we're all fine now, right? I don't think that paradox thing happened. Mayushi doesn't know who Moeka-san is, but I'm sure she's okay too.
That's Mayushi for you, a cute dumb girl.
Mayushi's not dumb.
I'm gonna beat you up!
Get him!
I'm amazed that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't realize the gravity of the situation. We might have erased someone's very existence. In fact, if Moeka really has vanished, then that means the phone wave is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. What if I erased all those people? I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head.
Yay! Hello, what's wrong? I'm kind of busy now. Sorry, I'll email you later. Oh, first time she's ever blown him off, huh?
My body goes limp from relief. A reply. She sent a reply. I'll never ignore you again, Moeka!
Oh, now he appreciates her. Oh.
Moeka still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes fill with tears. Not because I was worried for Moeka, but because I thought I might be responsible for the horror of erasing someone's existence.
Explain what happened, Okabe.
Urged by Kurisu, I explain everything that just happened.
Honestly, I'm not surprised she disappeared from the lab.
What do you mean?
I don't know the details, but when the past changed, Kiryu-san's actions these past 4 days changed ever so slightly. As a result, the timeline was reconfigured so that Moeka-san didn't come to the lab today.
So that's why it looked like she teleported. I'm reminded of the teleporting Gelbana, but I guess it's not the same thing. Gelbana. Moeka didn't become a jellyman after all. Is that even possible?
I don't know. If the fact that the D-mail was sent is undone, then it becomes a paradox of who sent that D-mail. And there's one other thing that I don't understand.
What?
What you call reading Steiner. By the way, you should quit it with that name, it's stupid.
I didn't ask for your opinion. I'm finally able to joke with Kurisu again. Well, maybe she wasn't joking. But that's none of her business.
By your explanation, you neither sent nor received the D-mail. Yet how come you're the only one who remembers what happened before the world line changed? What if it's all in your head?
Like an imaginary girlfriend. I get it.
No, you don't. I'm not a gentleman perv like you, creating imaginary relationships.
Maybe this Kiryu-san never existed. Or maybe Kiryu-san does exist, but the fact that she sent a D-mail was something you made...
Ah!
Huh?
I fall to my knees and press my hand against my left eye. The Sharingan!
Oh no!
My left eye!
Sasuke!
Reading Steiner, it aches!
Ocarine, are you okay? Are you just doing this to be dramatic?
No! Mayuri peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside. No, Mayuri, stay away! I don't want to hurt you!
But Ocarine, you look like you're in pain.
He's messing with us, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay. This aching is normal. It'll end soon. As long as I have this magic eye, the organization will keep coming after me. It's the power to see across time and space. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. And because of this all-seeing eye, I have lost my connection to causality. I drift alone in the space between worlds. But even so, I swore to protect this lab. So quiet thy fury, reading Steiner. Your time will come. But not yet. I kneel and press my head against the floor. And then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hand from my left eye. Mayuri rubs my back.
Ocarine, does it hurt?
No, I'm okay now. I stand up, then I shoot Kurisu a sharp glare.
What? That was just an act, right?
You are wrong, Christina. Our experiments have already proven that my reading Steiner is genuine.
Fine, I get it. You're a Chunibyo patient. Chunibyo, I think is how they say it. I don't know.
Huh?
Huh?
Why are you all staring at me? Don't look at me.
In any case, I've successfully deflected Kurisu's questions about reading Steiner. I just don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after Titer called me the Messiah. Is this power real? If it is, then what does that make me? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the brown tube workshop, staring into the night sky. I try sorting out what happened this afternoon, but it's impossible. The more I think about it, the more confused I get. And then I hear footsteps coming down from the second floor. Soon Mayuri and Kurisu emerge, holding hands.
Yes, they're going on a date.
Going home.
Together.
Yep.
Do you always stay the night here?
Pretty much. I wouldn't be a true mad scientist if I couldn't stay overnight at my lab, immersed in research.
Does he ever change clothes or anything? I think you're putting too much emphasis on appearances.
But you know, this place is really convenient. Mayushi would stay over if Mom and Dad let me.
You would.
And it's so close to work, too. Hey, Krish-chan, why don't we all stay over sometime?
Sure, if the guys aren't around. Ooh.
Eyes emoji? That won't happen.
Then why don't you come to my hotel, Mayuri-san? Oh! Yes!
Oh yeah, we did make that promise, huh? Then let's do that next time.
You can come whenever you like. See you tomorrow. Oh, they're so cute.
Kurisu waves goodbye and starts walking in the opposite direction from Akihabara Station. Mayuri doesn't move from that spot. Instead, she starts doing her usual thing, Stardust Handshake. She looks up to the night sky, raising her hand as if to grasp the stars. And with perfect timing, a shooting star crosses the sky.
I'll be right back. Gotta let Kiki out.
Nope,
Okie dokie.
They are pretty damn cute, aren't they? I haven't, well, I won't mention that yet. I was going to, talk about something, from the anime, but Binks and I plan to watch the anime once we finish the, game. So I'll hold on to that for now. As I mentioned, I've seen it before, and I thought it was really good. So,
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back.
Thank you. Hey, Ocarine.
Yeah, a shooting star. Did he make a wish? Mayuri doesn't answer. She keeps gazing at the sky.
Remember how back in elementary school you got a terrible fever and stayed in bed for a month?
Oof, that's rough.
Mm-hmm. Why are you bringing this up? It was about 10 years ago, at the start of the century, when the world was in an uproar over Y2K. Near the end of 1999, I had a fever of nearly 40 degrees Celsius that lasted about a month. I didn't recover until the end of the new year. At least, that's what I've been told. I don't remember it myself. According to my parents, I was unconscious the whole time, tossing and turning. The doctor said it was a miracle that I didn't die. Because of that fever, I didn't get to experience the Millennium Countdown event.
Maybe he did die and this is his spirit or something. I don't know. Something. I wonder if it's important, you know?
Mm-hmm. They never figured out what caused it either. I once had a temperature that bad, but it only lasted 3 days. Not a whole
Ooh,
fucking
that's
month.
pretty long.
Yeah.
3 days.
I was so afraid that Ocarine might die. So Granny and I prayed to the sky together. Don't die, Ocarine.
Something like that could never kill me. 10 years ago, I was already a mad scientist with an IQ of 170, equaling that of Thomas Edison. Actually, I'm not sure what Edison's IQ was. You know what? Let me Google that. Let's see if Thomas Edison IQ, if that is even recorded. Thomas Edison never took an IQ test, but the most common estimate by modern measurements is 145.
So you think you're much higher than him? I don't believe it.
Really? That's amazing. But Mayushi was still really small and didn't know that, so I prayed to the sky.
Oh wait, now I'm seeing ones that are stating other things. But yeah, like, I was like, was the IQ test even around at that time? So it's... Yeah, I don't think we can really rely on a estimate, because let me see this. Yeah, this other one is saying, like, between 160 and... wait, no, this is for... It's just comparing him to Thomas Edison. Oh well. I think IQ tests are questionable at best.
Yeah.
You know, because they only really estimate, like, factual things and not your ability to actually think critically about anything.
I read this.
And then on New Year's Eve, right before midnight, a shooting star went pew across the sky, just like now. If you repeat your wish 3 times before a shooting star disappears, your wish will come true. Did you know that?
Of course, that's the most common of common knowledge.
It was hard, but Mayushi repeated her wish 3 times.
Then Mayuri finally lowers her hand and turns to me. On her face is a soft smile.
The next day on New Year's, your fever went down and you woke up. She saved him.
I was just gonna say, you're right, because she ate the Jello Nanas, she has secret powers.
Maybe.
So basically, Mayushi saved your life. You owe me bananas.
A truckload.
Yep.
No, it was simply the choice of Steins Gate.
Really?
Really?
Oh.
How dare you ruin her hope and dreams?
She has one nice dream. You know, against your thousands you spew every day, you gotta take it away from her.
What a jerk.
Mayuri looks a little disappointed.
Hey, remember what you said when your fever went down? You said everything went blurry and twisty like, and the ground shook so bad you couldn't stand, remember?
Hmm.
You were acting kind of like that just now. Are you okay? You're not coming down with a fever, are you?
The concern on her face is so sincere. It looks like she's worried about my reaction to Moika's disappearance. Geez, my hostage is worrying about me. I find myself giving her a wry smile. I'm fine. Don't worry about a thing. As I brush her worry off with a shrug, I think back to what happened 10 years ago. When I woke up from that fever, the first thing I saw was Mayuri's crying face. She's right. I vaguely remember describing my collapse that way. And come to think of it, it does seem to match with the sensation I felt a few hours ago when reading Steiner activated. I see. So this power was already mine back then. So that's the choice of Steins Gate. I really was born with this power. No wonder John Titor thinks I'm the Messiah. He's letting it go to his head.
Uh-huh.
My maniacal laughter echoes into the night.
So that's interesting, thinking that he had it back then, and that's why I was saying maybe he was dying, so like he switched time or world lines or something subconsciously.
Perhaps. The next day, the lab gets an unusual guest.
Pardon the intrusion. Oh, if it isn't Lukashi. Hello, Hashida-san, Okabe-san.
Lukako, you don't have demon sword Samidare with you. What is the meaning of this?
You called it. He lost it.
I even unsealed the treasure heirloom sword, Mistletoe. When I heard you were coming today, I'm disappointed in you.
In Norse mythology, a legendary sword born from a sprig of mistletoe. According to prophecy, this sword will slay the undying god Balder, thus beginning the final war of the gods, Ragnarok.
Marco says, oh my god, does this mean in a timeline he died due to the fever when young? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, I didn't know he was coming.
I'm sorry. I'll go back and get it.
No, that's okay. It was not Mistletoe's fate to encounter Samidare this day. I look out the window with an expression of melancholy. But a Japanese sword and a cursed sword from Norse mythology are so mismatched. Oh, wait. But a Japanese sword and a cursed sword from Norse mythology are so misplaced it's not even funny. Have you played any of the Final Fantasy series, Hitaru? They're always mixing up mythology. Do we even have a sword here?
What should I...
Lukako, though you are my disciple, you still lack dedication.
I'm sorry.
At this rate, it will take some time before you can be useful. By the way, why not join our lab?
Me?
Lukako looks at me blankly.
But I'm clumsy and I'm not good at science or engineering. I'll probably just get in your way. Do you really want me?
Don't sweat it, Mayuri's the same. Final Fantasy Religion the Remix. Yeah, pretty much.
We'd love to have you, Luka-kun. But you know, if Luka-kun's gonna be a lab mem, then Mayushi has one condition for Okarin. Don't tease Luka-kun.
Oh, so protective of her little brother.
Mayuri forces her way between us as if to protect Lukako.
They're so cute.
She's the one who called Lukako here. They're classmates.
And today, Luka-kun is Mayushi's guest. He came for a fitting session, so don't get in our way.
Mayuri-chan, I don't really want to cosplay. Can it really just be a fitting session?
Yep, we're just making sure the size matches.
Looks like Mayuri forced him to come. As far as she's concerned, pretty boys exist only to make her cosplay fantasies come true.
Ta-da!
Mayuri shows off the costume she made.
This is a costume of Kirari-chan from Rainet.
Is it just my imagination, or is that outfit pretty skimpy?
Oh.
I don't know if it's his first time seeing it, but Lukaku just stares at the costume dumbfounded.
Anyway, I'd say it's about 70% complete, but I want Luka-kun to try it on now.
Try it on? Here?
Lukaku glances at me and Daru, then looks up to hide a blush. Or down.
I can't.
Please?
Here's where I, as Lukaku's master, ought to help out.
Yes, help him.
Listen, my pupil. To change your clothes is to change your very being. This costume might help you grow stronger. Put it on at once. Oh.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Pervert, you just wanted to see him wearing that.
Yes, absolutely.
You're on her side. I can't wear something so embarrassing.
It's only embarrassing because you think it is. Then you put it on, Okarin.
Right?
That's right. I'm sure you'll be really cute.
Besides, Mayuri worked very hard to make this costume so you could wear it.
That's not right. Don't do this to him.
No. She sacrificed her sleeping time, her favorite banana nourishment time, and her juicy chicken #1 time just so she could sew and sew and sew.
As much as I like her, I don't like that she's forcing this on him.
Yeah. You can't let effort like that go to waste.
That's true, but...
The good-natured Lukaku is already bending to the power of my words.
Come on, Luka-kun. Transform! Transform!
Wait a second! Ah!
Mayuri grabs Lukaku's arm and drags him to the changing room.
Okay, don't be shy. Now take off your clothes.
Take it off.
Mayuri-chan, please don't touch me there. I'll change by myself. Please wait outside.
Oh my, she's so forward.
But it's a little tricky putting this on. Mayushi will teach you all the steps.
Please don't undress me.
Oh my, I think she wants to dom him.
It's so... Yori. Homosexual romance between women or works of fiction depicting such. Never heard of it.
No. Itaru, please. This is femdom.
It's not Yuri. Lukaku's a guy. Oh, okay, I'm not reading that one.
No.
His imagination knows no bounds. Okay, why do you have to force this shit? Like,
Right?
This is my one qualm about it. It's just like, ugh. A few minutes pass, and out comes Mayuri first. She looks satisfied.
Come on, Luka-kun, don't be shy.
Lukaku doesn't make an appearance, even when Mayuri calls him.
Luka-kun?
Finally, a nervous Lukaku comes out of the dressing room.
Oh no.
Lukaku looks like he's about to cry. I can already see the tears forming.
It's too short. No.
Yeah. Isn't that skirt a little too short? Those bare legs are truly Wait. Oh god! Oh god!
Internalized homophobia. No.
I'm looking at a guy's legs! What the hell am I saying? What the hell am I saying now? Who cares?
Wow, Luka-kun finally wore one of my outfits.
It's so embarrassing. I'm a guy. I shouldn't be dressing like this. Yeah, you dress however the hell you want.
Yeah, you look cute no matter what, but that really should be longer.
You know what they say, cuteness is justice.
I don't know what you mean.
Excellent work as usual. The clothes and the model bring out the best in each other. As far as 3D goes, Ferris Tan is supreme, but Lukachi also makes me want to become a low angler. Do I wanna know what that means?
I don't know if I want to know.
Oh boy. A cameraman who photographs female cosplayers and idols from a low angle can be found where okay. So, you know, the people who have caused cons to create so many new rules about what you can and can't do.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Okarin?
It's Pride Month, accept yourself.
It is. It's okay to be bi, Okarin. We're here for you.
We exist, we are visible.
I can finally see Binks.
Yes.
When urged to talk, I nod vaguely. I'm fascinated, but it's mortifying to admit that. Lukaku is Lukaku, yet Lukaku is a man. Male. A man shouldn't be fascinated by another man. Unless it's Itaru being fascinated by me.
Right? How is that okay? I guess just because he's like a perv, they're like, he's a perv, it's fine.
I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. My sanity is under attack. No, it's not the organization. It's a descendant. of one of the town's guardian, Miko. Ugh, it's infecting my soul! To think Akiba had such a powerful guardian. If we can harness this power, we can counteract the organization's corrupting influence. I know. We can't hand the town over to those bastards just yet. This too is the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongru. I catch my breath, put away my phone, and turn back and smile at Lukaku and the others who are staring blankly at me. Whew, Lukaku, foolish disciple of mine. From now on you shall go into battle equipped with that costume in Samidare.
Huh?
Hibari-chan doesn't have a sword. He should carry an upa instead.
Mayuri, in high spirits, makes Lukaku hold the upa cushion.
Okay, that's better a little.
His lips tremble as he reluctantly accepts the cushion. He clearly doesn't know what to do with it. The organization is making a move on Akiba. I pretend not to notice Lukaku's distress. You are the guardian who protects the chaotic metropolis, Miko of Yanabayashi Shrine. Now is the time for you to fulfill that duty! Understand, Lukaku? This is the reason I'm so hard on you. You have a duty to protect this town.
Do I really?
You certainly do! But with that, we will go ahead and end things right here.
Sounds good.
Anything you have coming up that you'd like to announce, Binks?
Nope.
Alrighty, well then, on my end, this week I'm going to get back to reading Animorphs. Moon is going to be joining me for that, and it is going to be charity that we're going to be continuing doing what we did last year in raising money for the Trevor Project. And then, as usual, there's going to be Final Fantasy IV over on Leaf's channel Wednesday, Resident Evil 2 on my channel on Friday, and then, yeah, the Animorph stream is going to be Saturday, and all of those are going to be at 8 p.m. EST. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely time zone wherever you are, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo!